all of my friends who have kids are in hell. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age. I literally have not met anyone who's happy, anyone who has like light in their eyes, anyone who has slept.
All right, hello there and welcome back to another episode of the Watchman Podcast. My name is Kenneth Moore, your host, and today we have an interesting episode for you guys. So recently, the pop singer Chappell Roan went on the Call Her Daddy show with Alex Cooper and said some very fiery words that have sparked some flames, you could say, with the parenting or mother community. And let's just take a look at it right here.
All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age. I have like a 1-year-old, like 3-year-old, 4 and under, 5 and under. I literally have not met anyone who's happy, anyone who has like light in their eyes, anyone who has slept.
All right, very interesting. So she says here that people with young children, all right, they are not happy. They don't have the light in their eyes. And this is a very interesting statement coming from this pop star. And we don't know her motives for saying these words. We're not judging her motives here. But the fact is that what she said with her status, it definitely has an influence, or it has had an influence. And you can imagine just people that follow her, if they hear this kind of thing, they may think that, having children is bad. Let's not have children. And regardless of Chappell's motives in saying this, her words were actually an attack against the family nucleus, which is the foundation of our society. If you want to destroy a nation, destroy the family. That's where you go first. Now, to be fair, families that do not have Christ in them, that do not have God in them, what she said, this can be true. Without God, there can be no true love and there's no true peace. But for the families that have God in them, the Bible actually gives them special promises and speaks about the joy of having kids. Let's go to Psalms chapter 113, verse 9. He, God, maketh the barren woman, or the woman that cannot have children, to keep house, and to be a joyful mother of children. Praise ye the Lord. So the mother of children would be joyful according to this verse right here. Okay? Let's move on to the next verse. You have Psalms 127, 3-5. It says, Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As the arrow are in the hand of the mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. A quiver is like a container for arrows, and arrows here are a symbol of children. So the psalmist is saying that the father who would have a lot of arrows or a lot of children, that man would be happy. All right, now let's finish this verse right here in Psalms 127, okay? It says that they shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Proverbs chapter 23, verses 24-25. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth or has a wise child shall have joy of him. Thy father and thy mother shall be glad. All right, they're not suffering, okay? And she that bare thee shall rejoice. The mothers are rejoicing because of their children. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 20, a wise son maketh a glad father. All right. And then Proverbs 17, verse 6, children's children, so grandchildren, are the crown of old men. So here the scriptures are very clear that children bring joy to the parents. It's not saying that raising kids is always easy. When they're very young, that can be hard at times, but there is still joy in it. Okay. And if Chappell saw a godly family, I believe she would change her view if she was being honest. Now, let's look at something as well. In Genesis, we have the story of Eden, the story of our first parents, Adam and Eve. And what's interesting is that in Eden, God told them to have children. Let's look at Genesis 1:27-28. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. So here we see that children was a part of actually the Eden model, the Eden home in the beginning, okay? And this was when there was no sin, no death, no pain. So having children in the family, young children, this was part of perfection. This was part of beauty in the beginning, all right? And it brought joy. Eden actually, my friends, it actually means pleasure and delight. This is where Adam and Eve were in the beginning. This was their home. Their home was to be a place of pleasure and delight. And in this home, they would be having children. And then just to go on, let's read a statement from The Faith I Live By. This is the Spirit of Prophecy. It says, the sympathy, forbearance, and love required in dealing with children would be a blessing in any household. They would soften and subdue set traits of character and those who need to be more cheerful and restful. The presence of a child in a home sweetens and refines. A child brought up in the fear of the Lord is a blessing, all right? It's not a curse, it's a blessing. So there you go, my friends. We hope that you see the benefit of having children. And Chappell Roan, if you see this video, we hope that you will see the benefit as well, and that you will have the opportunity to see that godly family, that family in which children bring joy to their parents, okay? This was on God's intention in the beginning. But with that being said, we will see you guys in the next episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to donate to this ministry, I will leave links to that in the description. God bless. Until next time.